Hey Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So what's in store for your August 2023 money, career, and business life? We're going to dive in with astrology and tarot, so keep watching. So welcome to the channel, or welcome back, as the case may be, Sagittarius. So good to see you here. Let's check in briefly with some astrological energies you should be aware of as we put energy into your cards, and we will pull those next. And then we have another oracle deck that we'll be drawing from. So we have Mercury and Mars as we begin the month in your 10th house of career. Venus is retrograde in your 9th house, the big picture perspective of your life, international business, international connections, travel, writing and publishing, marketing, that type of thing. So you could be reevaluating some sort of, website proposal, website project, writing, academia project, international business, some sort of connection there, and some sort of financial commitment. There may be a lot of paperwork, Mercury, a lot of energy, Mars, that you are directing in your career, especially vis-a-vis the 9th house energies with the Venus retrograde there. Okay. So there could be some sort of reconnections from the past, information from the past coming to you, especially in those 9th house areas that you're addressing in your career life. Especially, I feel like there could be the revision of a contract, the revision of, somebody coming back from your past with some sort of academia situation or publishing connection, or, somebody that you've met on your travels who became a business contact, something like that. Mars is going to go into your 11th house of conferences and connections and colleagues on August 27th, when Mercury will be retrograde in this 10th house of yours, your career zone. And Mars on August 23rd, Mercury goes retrograde. August 27th, Mars goes into that Libra house for you, that 11th house. So there could be a lot of connections, conversations with people from your past, colleagues from your past, trying to maybe finish up some sort of proposal. I keep getting like a proposal coming for you guys. Proposal or project that's maybe been in the works, but needs the final touches to it. This is a predominant theme for many of the signs, this idea of wrapping up while also trying to get new things like in the pipeline for after September 15th, when we're out of the Venus and Mercury retrogrades. So that's the emphasis of those energies in particular for you, 9th, 10th, and 11th house in August. But of course, we have new moon in Leo, and then we have a full moon in Pisces. Videos for all the signs will be coming on that. You have a full moon in Aquarius. I did a video for y'all on that. That's in your 3rd house of communications on August 1st. So especially with Mercury, the planet of communications in the 10th house, you may be at the very start of August putting a lot of energy and focus into wrapping up, focusing on some sort of writing, marketing, communications project. Okay, but again, another one's probably in the pipeline, or you may get feedback, especially around the full moon, of how to revise it and rework it, or rework some sort of contract or something like that, or a website or whatever, to your advantage, especially when Mercury's retrograde. When Mercury's retrograde, it is a great time to review and redo all sorts of communication matters. So keep those timelines and time frames in mind. All right, let's see what we have for you, Saggies, for August. All right, we have the 3 of Wands. Oops, pick them up. Oh, and a Queen of Coins. Okay. 7 of Wands. Knight of Wands. And the Page of Wands. Wow. Okay. Lots of fire, but then also a very practical, pragmatic card with the Queen of Pentacles. So the 7th of August could be important, but I'm also feeling right at the cusp of Leo Virgo season, which is right around when Mercury stations retrograde on the 23rd. There could be an important communication, ship coming in, something materializing for you in a positive way. Okay, notice how this queen is holding this coin. She has manifested this opportunity, whatever the coin represents, right? She has connected with her life force energy, her manifesting energy, and she has brought her vision into reality. Okay, so whatever's going on right now, it's not time to give in to any sort of pessimism or anything like that. Keep the focus on your vision of what you want to manifest. Stand your ground. 7 of Wands. If you have to be a little disciplined with yourself, be disciplined with yourself. Stay the course. Okay? Because you know how it is sometimes, like, I mean, we all, not just you, but anybody, like, we can get frustrated. We can be like, how come this is not quite manifesting yet? And then we get annoyed, and then we throw up our hands and we give up. This is not a time to be giving up just because we have retrogrades and planetary delays. The plan is sound. The project is sound, whatever this is. Okay, so stand your ground with yourself. Be firm with yourself. This is also Mars energy. So it is really about directing your energy, Mars, at your career objectives that are the most important to you. And don't allow yourself to get sidetracked or sidelined into other things. Very focused. You know, Mars has the arrow of desire on him. It's like point the arrow at what you want, which is the same energy here in a sense. It's you're focusing on exactly what you want and not allowing your energy to get distracted or pulled in too many directions. Okay, and then we have this Knight of Wands, Page of Wands. So again, I think that by the end of Leo season, there could be some very fast moving news that comes in that is exciting. I mean, all this Wands too is very much aligned with your energy. So I think this is very favorable of whatever you're trying to manifest. And then you're going to be starting to take action on it with the Page of Wands here. So there could be an important communication you're going to be responding to. I also feel it's very possible there may be some sort of impromptu meeting that I mean, it's a face-to-face. It could be face-to-face on a Zoom, but it also could be in real life. So I like to say, you know, sitting across, you know, in real life, from the table with somebody. I think there may be an impromptu meeting that gets called that, again, is going to start this ball rolling in some way. And again, it could be that you're finishing the thing up so then it moves to its next stage, its next level with this particular meeting that happens. So this is all very, very positive. You have momentum here, absolutely, but trust in the timing and just know that, again, like, if there is a positive result by the end of Leo season, so by the 22nd, but then there is some sort of going back to the drawing board a tiny bit, don't get upset about that. That is Mercury retrograde. And that's okay. We always want to use the energies. Okay, this looks fab. All right, it looks fabulous here for you, Sag. Okay, all right. Remember, it's always about using the energies. All right, let me just shuffle this real quick. We are now going to pull from this very cool Oracle deck that I have been using in the Divination Deck Divas YouTube channel membership. Would love to see you in there, Sagittarius. Super fun. I do bonus videos and readings for the members. We have a monthly live and I pull cards for you. So consider joining. It's super fun. All right, let's see what else you need to know for your money, career, and business life. You're hitting the target, I feel. Like you're hitting a manifestation goal and target for yourself this month. This is very positive. But it's not over. Just because you're reaching that goal, there's like more coming, right? There's more things you're going to be doing with that particular project or situation. But this is good. All right, let's see. Let's see what else we got for you. We got the love. We got the love. I think Virgo got this. There was another sign that got this. Okay. So I think you're going to love the energies this month. You're going to love them. All right, let's see. You could be working on some sort of new passion project. You could be just in love with the state of your finances. or the state of this beautiful ship that's coming in, but let's pull, let's clarify, let's see what we got. Saggies. All right, let's see what we got. We have the High Priestess. Knight of Wands again. It's interesting to see when energies repeat like that. Seven of Swords. Queen of Swords. And the Eight of Cups. Okay. So there is likely, what I am feeling here, some sort of non-disclosure agreement. Okay. There is something that you're going to be making a decision about to move on to. And you're going to love the opportunity. This is the card we're clarifying. But you have to zip thy lip. We have two cards of zipping your lip. And it's going to be a challenge. It's going to be a challenge. We have the Knight of Wands appearing twice, which is exuberant, impulsive, enthusiastic energy. And we know, I mean, that's one of the things I love about Sagittarius is your enthusiasm. There's something coming out of the woodwork very quickly. Again, it could be a meeting, impromptu, conversation, commitment, new opportunity. There could be also a travel opportunity as well, with the Knight of Wands showing up both times. I'm not feeling you're taking the trip necessarily now, but it could be coming after Libra season. In about 2 months, right? So Leo, Virgo, so into October, very possible. But the offer or the opportunity comes in now. Okay, so, but you can't say anything about it. And we know too, like, one of the most important things, well, not one of the most, but I mean, it's up there. It's pretty important. When we're talking manifestation, this Three of Wands, Queen of Coins here. The evil eye is very real. I've said this before on the channel. So you want to keep your manifestation plans close to your chest, so to speak, right? You don't want to be telling everyone hither and thither about them because there is evil eye. There is you losing focus also because you're doing this and you're not just internalizing your energy and directing it at the goal. It's like being scattered all about. So, I mean, this is different from accountability. I mean, sometimes when we are just doing the actions, yes, it's helpful to have an accountability partner, accountability group. So that's not what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm just talking about this, this internal focus of energy and holding your manifestation close to you and your own energy around it. And we have that with the High Priestess. So, and she keeps a secret up her sleeve. And notice how he is looking at this. So I really do think it could be a little bit of a struggle to keep it under wraps for you. All right. And we have the Seven of Swords, which is, again, I gotta not say anything about it. Her back is turned to this. I think once we hit Libra season, so out of, the end of September into October, then you can probably say something. It may be that you're going to be moving on to pastures new with this Eight of Cups. It may be that you're moving on to a new job. This is the job search. You got to keep it on the down low. You're having important conversations and talks and face-to-face meetings, negotiating a contract, especially with Mercury in that 10th house of yours and also going retrograde in the 10th house. You're negotiating a contract, also Queen of Swords. You've got to, keep the terms of that contract and agreement under wraps. This could be also something you're negotiating about your creative work, right? So this could be a book manuscript you're shopping around. That 9th house being activated also with Venus retrograde in Leo, that you're shopping around. And terms and conditions need to be, who's shopping it around to who, whatever. You got to keep it on the down low. It cannot be broadcast until the right time. So I think there's a full moon in Aries, which is your 5th house. And we've been getting so much fire in this reading, which is your 5th house. And I always think of the Aries red coat with this Eight of Cups. Your 5th house of creativity, projects, the house of the entrepreneur, and your heart's desires. This is, this is it. This is 5th house energy, this heart here. So at the very end of September, I believe it's September 30th, there is a full moon in Aries. That could be another very important time marker to put on your calendar, Sag, about this situation coming to fruition and you finally being able to tell everybody, look at her hand. Tell everybody, here's what I'm doing. I'm moving on to this, or I'm leaving this behind because I'm wrapping up this project I've poured my love into because I'm moving on from it because it's going to be out in the world. It's going to be published. It's going to be on the web. It's going to be, whatever. So keep all of this in mind. This is really some fantastic, fantastic energy. So Sagittarius, leave me a comment and let me know what's going on for you, how you plan to use these energies this month. Lots of focus on that 10th house of career. So let's see what happens. If you're looking for a job, really, I would say look to your past. Okay, look to past connections and networks and tap into those. Meet, greet, talk with people. Maybe attend some sort of job fair or conference in your industry, especially after Mars goes into Libra. So a connection from your past could prove fruitful for you with the retrograde in your 9th house and then Mercury retrograde in that 10th house of career. To help you find a job. In today's world, we often have to resort to to different means than just sending your CV out electronically. I mean, the more that you can interface and interact with people face to face at job fairs and things like that, or like I said, communicate with old networks and colleagues and stuff, the better it will be for you. Okay? Because they already know you, they have a sense of you, can get the inside track on something. And I feel like that's another energy that's really coming out in this reading. This kind of behind the scenes with the High Priestess, 7 of Swords, inside track on some sort of situation. And it could be perhaps your next job. Okay? So, Sagittarius, love you guys. Take care. I will see you again soon. Stella Wilde, signing out.